What's going on, people? It's your boy Legend. I am back. And listen, before we get started, I'm sick. I've been down with the flu for the past 4 days, but I got a package in today that I was like, I need to go ahead and get this video out ASAP. So I'm gonna battle through it. Hopefully it doesn't distract you guys too much, but just want you to know I'm dealing with the flu, but whatever. I'm excited about today because, listen, every once in a while you get a shoe in and you don't know how you feel. You know that it's unique. You know that it's going to change the landscape, and you know for a fact that people are going to have opinions about it. And that's the shoe that I have in today. So let's just get into it. You've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the description, you know what this is. I'm going to grab the box, let's get into the shoe. Let's see what y'all think about it. Yeezy Insulated Boot. Now, I don't know why Yeezy refuses to just spell things out. He does that with the Quantum, the basketball, all of those things, but this is the typical box that we get for Yeezys. The brown cardboard. There is no boost on any of the sides of it because this is not a boost model. As you can see here, size tag, size 12, so this is not a personal pair, but I was able to get my hands on it for you guys, so I wanted you to take a look. On the other side, it does say Yeezy Insulated Boot, made by Adidas, and the Trefoil logo. Actually, this isn't the Trefoil logo, this is the Adidas Sportswear logo, excuse me. Now, as we look at the boot, I want you guys to understand, A, size 12, B, this shit is massive. But let's look at both of them together. Now, immediately you'll see the first thing that I noticed when I saw these shoes, that they lean forward just a little bit. And that's actually a style cue that Yeezy and Kanye designed when they made this shoe. It leans a little bit forward, so it always looks like you're almost doing a Michael Jackson pose. But I'm gonna grab one. I'm gonna put one down, grab one, so we just kind of look at the layers of it and talk about it. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna come a little closer just so you all can kind of see some of the details of the shoe. Now, when I first heard about it, I did try to get it on confirmed, struck out. What I thought it was going to be a boot on top of like a foam runner. Let me grab a foam runner so you can kind of see the idea that I had. So I thought it would be like a boot on top of this. And while this outer layer is very foam runner looking, it's not the same material. This is a very This is a very hard material that's on the outside, and the boot is kind of glued and secured on the inside of it. The outsole is completely different than a foam runner. This is a boot. So I feel like you can probably go hiking in this, which I doubt that anybody would do unless they're very wealthy and can replace these easily. This boot was, it said it was going to be $250 when it dropped, but then Adidas updated it to like $364, and I'm not even going to tell you what these things are selling for on StockX and things like that right now. But it is a very rugged outsole to where if you legit wanted to go hiking in this in Arctic weather, I feel like it would be insulated and something that you could actually wear. To borrow one of my friends taking a top-down look, you can kind of see that you still have that slope when you arch it forward, but you can start to see this almost like a jacket goose down material on the outside, and it is very pliable for the most part. Like, you can move it up and around. But what I did notice is when you reach on the inside, there is like this, I don't want to call it a hinge, but a peak, I guess, for lack of a better term, because when your foot slides in there, it's easy to get in because of course you can open it up here and slide your foot down into it. But right here, it's the seam is a little bit different, so it almost locks you into place right there, so that part doesn't move as much as you think it would. When you start to look at how pliable the rest of the shoe is, that part has a thicker stitch or a thicker seam in there to kind of lock you in place. Also, when you're talking about on the inside of it, there are 2 pillows, and it's probably going to be super hard to get on camera, but let's see. Right here, there are thick pillows here, thick pillows on the other side as almost ankle support once you're in the shoe. So that's one thing that I did notice, that it was just like, oh, this isn't just a stylish boot. This is actually a boot with substance, and a boot that you could actually wear if you chose to wear it outside. Now, I will not be able to get into sizing on this particular model. Now, I have heard, because I watched Seth Fowler reviews and some of the other bigger YouTubers, you have to go at least, and I mean at least, a half size up. And I think a lot of it has to do with that inseam right there, because like I said, it's rigid. It's not gonna move. So if your foot is up against it because you went true to size, it's probably gonna be uncomfortable. But I don't know that to be the case because, like I said, this is a size 12. I'm typically a size 9. These don't belong to me, so I will not be trying these on. But just as I kind of look at the shoe or the boot in general, I start to see the idea of where Kanye was going to it. And I know that sounds crazy that I'm telling you that I can see what he was thinking. And what I mean by that is, I mean pushing the envelope forward as far as streetwear and shoes are designed. The foam runners. People said they were horrible. They would never wear them. Now look at them. They sell out and they resell for double and triple the amount. The wave runners. People said I would never wear that shoe. People didn't want to pre-order anything like that. One of the best-selling Yeezys. I see where he's going with this. I don't know if I could go with him because there's another boot that just dropped today, and forgive me for not knowing the name off the top of my head. I told you guys I'm sick. But that one was selling for $400. And I said to myself, I said, Self, are you going to go for that? I said, nah. Because it'd be just my luck. I'd hit on that shoe, and while it would be great content for you, $400 for a boot that A, I don't know how it fits, and B, I don't know how to wear it. It's just not something I'm willing to do. Now, my biggest question when it comes to these boots is how are you supposed to wear these? Now, I get in debates all the time on Twitter and even on Instagram about this. You know, I'm a sneakerhead and never said I knew how to dress. But when you start to look at something like this that is so polarizing, you have to have an idea of what to wear with it. Now, I've seen Justin Bieber go uber baggy and stuff them in there. I've seen skinny jeans kind of stuffed in there. I want you to tell me right now down in the comment section if this was something that you were going for or something that you got. Tell me how you were planning to wear these. I'd love for you to tag me on Instagram at IamLegend_716. Tag me in your pictures if you have them and how you wear them, because I'm super curious on how these will look in real life, or IRL as we say. Because there's one thing to have a concept of, there's almost like a concept car. It's one thing to see it, and there's one thing to execute it. So I would love to know how you all feel about these. Did you go for them? Did you strike out? Did you hit? Did you pay resale for them? And also, I'd love to see the outfits that you guys pulled together on this particular pair. As always, this has been another episode of Legendary Kicks. I appreciate you kicking it with me for just a little bit of time. Make sure, if you haven't already, you subscribe to this channel, like this video, tell your friends about me, and let's have a party down in the comment section. I want to know how you feel about these or even the new shoes that Kanye is putting out. As always, I appreciate you. Peace.